If you've ever wondered how people are selling digital products on Instagram, well, you've come to the right video, okay? I've been wondering the same thing, especially since I've gotten more experience selling digital products here on YouTube, okay? But I know that people are doing some really good and crazy numbers selling digital products on Instagram, so I started investigating, I guess you could say that, but I've just been more trying to learn about it, okay? So I just wanted to give you a brief overview of what the whole process looks like, okay? And bear in mind, I've only recently started doing this, so I'm not an expert per se on selling digital products on Instagram, okay? I'm more of someone who is learning and has also started selling digital products on Instagram, okay? But I just wanted to put that out there because I remember when I first started trying to learn all this stuff, there's nothing that frustrated me more than coming across videos of people pretending to be experts on the thing that they're talking about and that they're teaching, right? Giving the impression that they've actually done what they're talking about, right? So I just wanted to be fully transparent and let you know that I'm by no shape or form, by no means an expert in any way, right? I've not made thousands upon thousands of dollars selling digital products on Instagram like many others have, right? Okay. But that is something that I'm looking to change, right? I mean, I've already started working on it, started growing a following. If you're interested in knowing what my Instagram channel is, let me know in the comment section below. I'll be happy to share it, okay? And you can see what I'm doing there. But I will give you a general overview, by the way. And before I do that, if you are interested in learning how to sell digital products as a whole, right, on the various different social media platforms, and if you're even interested in doing it facelessly without showing your face, check out the first link in the description below this video, okay? That is a link that will give you access to some training, same training that I have gotten access to, and it will show you how to start creating and selling your own digital products or promoting other people's digital products as an affiliate. As a matter of fact, because it's really beginner friendly, the main focus starting out is on, selling other people's digital products as an affiliate, so you don't have to go through the trouble of figuring out how to create your own. It's a good way to learn, right? Learn sales and start making money early on, as opposed to worrying about trying to figure out how to make your own digital product and all that, right? And it's a great way to start. So check out that first link in the description below this video. It'll teach you a lot of all this stuff. You'll get to know a lot about all this stuff that I'm about to share in this video right now, okay? So as far as selling digital products on Instagram goes, the general process or the general idea, right, it's when you look at it, it's actually pretty simple, right? It's actually pretty simple, especially since the kind of videos that you're going to be creating, and I did mention videos, I'll tell you why in a second, right, as opposed to posts. That's what a lot of people have known Instagram for, pictures and all that type of stuff, right? But the kind of videos that you're going to be making are going to be nothing like the ones you make here on YouTube, right? They're going to be so much shorter, right? We're talking about like 5 to 7 second long videos, okay? Where sometimes, in fact, a lot of times you don't even have to talk in those videos, right? These are videos as simple as just 5 to 7 seconds recording, whether it's yourself or other things or other people or stock footage, right? If you're doing this facelessly, and then you're putting a bunch of text on the videos, right? So a lot of the value produced that you share on Instagram comes from text, little, like the, whatever notes that you put, or whatever message that you put on the video, and then also in the caption, right? So you can do it that way, and then you can also create talking head videos like this one that I'm doing here on YouTube, right? Still on those little short form videos, less than a minute long, right? And the key to all of this on Instagram, right, where people are getting a lot of traction on Instagram is through Reels, okay? Instagram Reels. If you want to sell anything online, whether it's digital products or physical products, you need eyeballs. You need people seeing whatever it is that you're promoting, okay? And I would strongly encourage you to go with digital products, because when it comes to physical products, right, you have a lot of things that get in the way of you making the most money possible, right? With physical products, margins are a lot smaller. You have to worry about like shipping and all that type stuff, right? Managing inventory and all that. That's if you're selling your own, right? Different story if you're selling somebody else's as an affiliate. But even if you are selling somebody else's as an affiliate, there's usually only but so much you can make, because the margins are a lot more limiting when you're dealing with the physical products. Whereas if you go the digital product route, I mean, sky's the limit. You can go with low ticket digital products, right? And these will typically be products that cost $100 or less, right? You know, $5, $10, $27, $17, $50, right? $47, $67, anything less than $100, right? And then you can go all the way to like, you know, mid-ticket to high-ticket products. These are like $500, $500 products, usually courses, or even $1,000. Then people get into like $2,000, $5,000 coaching, right? One-on-one coaching. If you're dealing with someone who's like a major expert, right? And he or she's giving you their time, right? One-on-one, on like 4 times a week, however you want to set it up, right? But all this stuff begins on Instagram with Instagram Reels, right? Because even if you don't have a large following, Reels are the one, you know, that's the biggest tool on Instagram that will get get organic reach, right? Without having to spend any money on advertising, right? That's the other way. You can spend money on advertising if you want to get instant traction, but Reels is the way to go. And what people are doing is they're typically posting 3 reels per day, right? In case you're wondering what you need to be posting about, well, it's going to be content related to the product, the digital product that you're selling, okay? So you want to share valuable content, the sort of problems people would be facing that would want to buy that digital product to solve whatever problem it is that they're facing, right? Let's just say somebody wants to lose weight and you're like a fitness trainer and stuff. You can create weight loss training content and all that. Share tips about meal plans and all this type of stuff, right? And then your reels get out. Even if you have 0 followers, right? Starting out, your reels start reaching people, okay? And of course, Instagram, it's smart, is going to start looking for it. It knows how to figure out sharing your stuff with people who might be interested in the stuff that you are sharing, okay? And then with those reels, right, you'll start gradually picking up followers, right? Followers to your Instagram account. All right. And again, this is something you want to be posting 3 reels per day, right? 3 reels per day, right? Sending them out there. And then also, once you start gaining a following, right, people will start to see your videos a little bit more. They'll start to get to know you. They'll start to get to like you, and then they'll start to get to trust you. And then this is where the magic happens. You get the chance to start making those sales, okay? In your bio, right, that's typically where you're going to leave a link to your your storefront where you host your digital products. So Stan Store is a very popular, that's the one that I'm using right now to sell whatever digital product that I want to sell on Instagram, right? And you would put that in your bio along with your description of what you do and what you're presenting, right? And once you start gaining followers, right? Once you start gaining followers through these Instagram reels, right? That you post 3 times a day, every single day without fail, okay? The next thing you want to start doing is posting stories, okay? On a daily basis, you want to be posting like 6 to 8 to 10 stories on a daily basis. And these stories are going to be things where you can share a little bit more about yourself, your life, but you also want to be selling those stories as well, okay? But remember, these stories, they expire after, I believe it's 24 hours or so. So on a daily basis, once they expire, you want to just keep repeating. It doesn't have to be the same stuff, right? But that is where, because after all, remember, they disappear. So that is where you're going to give yourself a chance to shine with your personality a little bit more, that uniqueness about you, what you have that maybe nobody else has, because that is who you are as a person, as your own unique individual, okay? So you want to come through definitely want to come through with posting with those stories every single day, okay? And then with your reels, of course, in the caption, of course, you have to, fill out your caption quite a bit, right? Sharing, that's where you share all the value and, whatever it is that you're talking about your product and all that type of stuff, okay? And then the big thing too now is getting replies. When you start early on and you start getting comments on your reels, your videos, especially if you have a call to action prompting people to comment on your videos, right? Let's just say, for instance, you've shared a piece of content and then you want people who are interested in possibly learning a little bit more about that particular product that you're selling. You would tell them to comment on your video, right? You might tell them to comment a certain word if they're interested in getting, say, maybe a free product that you've put together, right? That introduces them to solving that particular problem that they're trying to solve, right? You want to make it valuable, and the reason we're making it free is to entice people to actually comment so that they can get that freebie, okay? And you want to get them on your email list, okay? Once they're on your email list, you can start communicating with them even further and building that connection, that know, like, and trust factor, right? And in your emails now, that is where you also start to, promote the particular product that you're promoting, okay? Now, once you start early on getting comments, it's going to be, since your account is small, you haven't got a bunch of followers, you should be able to keep up with the few comments that you're getting early on, right, on your different reels. But eventually there's going to come a time where you've grown big enough to where once you prompt people to comment, you're not going to be able to keep up with those comments, right? And that's where a very handy tools like ManyChat comes into play, right? Where you can automate all your messaging, where people put in a specific comment, right? If you tell people to comment, let's just say, for example, guide, right? That if they want your free guide, instruct people to comment guide. You can set your ManyChat up so much so that every time somebody posts that word guide, right, on the comments, the word guide, ManyChat will automatically send them a message, right, a DM, right, where they can get access to that particular guide. You can just give the guide directly, but what I would recommend is that you actually put a link to your opt-in page where people can put in their emails and then get on your email list, all right? And then that's how you start communicating. And this is a repetitive process, right? You keep doing it over and over and over. The big thing that you're going to have to start really getting good at is creating content that's engaging, that's inviting, that gets people to want to come back and follow you, right? You want people to keep coming back, right? So that's really going to be the next big thing, is learning how to get good at creating content, which is where I struggle for the most part right now. Like, that's my biggest my biggest thing is learning how to, it's actually learning how to produce really good content, right? And those reels, if you do a good enough job, at some point you're going to start getting reach. You're going to start getting thousands upon thousands of views. You get a video that goes viral, you're looking at millions of views, right? So these are all things to consider. Now, like, I can go on, like, there's a lot of stuff that goes into this stuff, right? What I just gave you is just a general overview of how things work when it comes to selling digital products on Instagram, right? And these products can be anything, right? It doesn't have to be a course. It can be a PDF, right? These can be templates, right? People love templates that they can use on Canva, for example, right? These could be stock footage videos, right? For people who want to do faceless content, which is going to be something that I'm going to be doing a lot of and promoting. And I will share my journey here on this channel, right? I do, once I start generating like a bunch of sales, right, on my Stan Store and showing how things are going, whether it's with my face forward channel, like this YouTube channel, right, like my face forward Instagram page, right, or my faceless ones where I'm not showing my face, okay? So all this stuff is stuff that you can learn, right? You can learn how to put all of this into practice, and where it starts is with that first link in the description below this video, right? Get access to some simple basic training that will show you how to get started the right way for the most part, right? You want to get started the right way so that you can set your business up in a manner that will give you a chance to succeed for the long term, right? We don't want something where we're here today, gone tomorrow. Something works today, doesn't work tomorrow, right? Set yourself up right from the start, okay? Do it right from the beginning, okay? And that's what that training in the description below this video is going to give you, okay? If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please put them in the comment section below. I will be sure to answer. I promise I respond to every single comment right now because I have a small channel. I haven't reached that point where I'm so big where I can't keep up with the comments. So if you have any questions, any comments, any suggestions, put them below. I promise I will respond. And that will be it for now. All right, I will catch you in my next video. Thank you ever so much for watching this far. Ciao.